My name is Callum, I'm 21 years old, and I am a fashion journalism student and also world-renowned drag journalist Maggie, I guess. In my phone, I have a list of like drag pun names because I'm just really obnoxious and I love to just pull it out at occasions. And I guess one day I thought, oh my god, the perfect journalist drag name, Maggie. Obviously, it's like a joke on magazine. And I don't know, I kind of floated that idea about for a couple of years, being like, oh, I'm a journalism student, magazine, that's funny, maybe one day. And then my friend Benjamin was just like, why don't you just do that for your final project? Just be Maggie. And I was like, no, wait a darn minute. That's a good idea. And that's why I did it. And here we are.
I was quite skeptical with how adventurous the idea was going to be. It felt very different to anything that you'd ever done before, but I feel like it felt quite important with the whole queer representation and creating a queer owned character in a way to like bring everything together.
This is the beginning of the rest of my life. I'm ready to be a beautiful woman. And I think removing my eyebrows is the first step in that journey for any woman. Right?
Yeah.
Drag is something that I enjoy a lot. Like I've always been like a fan since I kind of first figured out what it was. I think it's just really cool. I think it's a cool way to like express yourself or not express yourself, express something else. Like it's pretty and it's colourful and that's interesting. I think I was doing drag my whole life without really realising it. I would run around in the garden with my mum's high heels, with a scarf wrapped around my head, you know. But I didn't know this was drag. I just thought I like the sounds that heels make on the concrete.
I don't know, I must have bought, did I buy you princess dresses from charity shops or something? I don't know.
I know I had them, but
you did have them, didn't you?
yeah, I don't know where they came from, but I remember having them. She's always been like my biggest supporter in my life. She's always been like when I was, 2010 or whatever, and I was 7, and I wanted to wear dresses and heels, and most people were like, don't do that. My other family members, people at school were just like, no. Even if they were like trying to protect me, they were like, no. But my mum was like, you want a princess dress, you want some dolls, here they are. When I was like wanting to dress up and stuff, and you were like, just decided to be supportive, was it a decision or were you just didn't care?
I just wanted you to go with, do what you wanted to do and be what you wanted to be.
Yeah, she was very supportive. Other people were less so, but it was always fun. And then when I got older, I realised what drag was, and I was like, this is cool, RuPaul is great, Conchita Wurst is cool. And then, I thought about drag a lot, but I didn't think I would do it, I guess. And then one day, I thought, how can I make a journalism project all about me? And this is how I did it. Hello.
I've obviously seen the process go through. I've seen you start making, the pads. I've seen, bits where you've started tailoring the outfit, and we've done bits of the makeup, but I'd never saw it together. So when you came and knocked for me, and I got to see, it was really nice. I think not slightly emotional, but like seeing everything come together and seeing like, I don't know, you in that, like it was really cool.
Wait, what? Oh my god!
It was unlike anything that I'd ever really done, because obviously it's womanly shape on a male body. So taking in like, especially the jacket, going around the waist and getting all of the darts and all the seams and bringing them in to create like a smaller, like little waist, but then have like, still be able to keep the proportions of like the hips and like all of like the bust, like it took a lot of finessing to get it looking half decent in like those initial stages.
I think we did a lot of trialing, which was definitely needed. Like, we first tried blocking the brows and we definitely needed some tweaks, which we've now done. So I think it was a really fun process to work through. As you know, like, I've not really done much of this style before, so I've loved getting to try new stuff, increase my skills, and also, you know, get to work with you and to achieve an end result that, you know, is what is Maggie, and I think that's been really exciting. So yeah, I've liked the process. It's been a long one, but it's been good.
What is the reality of glamour?
Beautiful.
I think it's been quite a plain sailing experience, considering I went from never doing drag to being a full woman in a period of about, you know, 6 weeks maybe, not even that, alongside trying to balance my final project. It was pretty good.
I have never seen someone so stressed, but so secure in the idea what was actually going to become.
This is so sad. This is really weird.
I think it's been lovely because we've all got to excel in our own areas, and you know, I think we have together brought a really good, you know, your concept together, and I think it's worked, and it's nice that we've got to do that as friends. And yeah, I think it's just better when you're working with people who you get on with and understand with, and also you can say, you know, if you don't like something, you can be honest, and I think that's the best way to be about these projects, is that there's no point lying and say you like something when in fact it's not what you like, and it can be improved, and I think that's how you get a better, you know, end goal, like end result, when you can be honest and work together well.
It was quite enjoyable, like, to work with someone else, especially because on my current project it is, you know, as much as I work collaboratively, it's very kind of doing it by yourself. And it was really enjoyable to work with a group of like other people who were also creating like this persona.
It's kind of, this experience has just taught me the value of the people I have around me even more so, and like it's been really lovely watching everything come together and like working with my friends and working with other queer people. The photographer, my shoot assistant, the seamstress, the makeup artist, it's all my circle of people, and they've all kind of worked together for no self-gain really, just to help me, because they kind of think this vision is fun and are good people, and that's quite pretty and nice.
It is quite a surreal experience, actually. Just looking in the mirror and seeing all this juicy ladydom. It's also, I don't know. It does possess you. I think Maggie has got to be a monster.
Does it surprise you at all that I've used this opportunity to do drag for my final project?
Oh no, I think it's great.
Yeah, it's.
I'm really proud.
You need to stop being so masculine in your movement.
I'm a man.
No, I know. Fem it up.
I hope Maggie comes back. I don't want her to be put away just yet. I think she still has more to give.
Maggie she's a love letter to all my friends and to my mum and other family members who helped me along on this journey.